Hi Virgo, and welcome to your mid-November reading. So it'll be quite a short reading, about 6 cards, although I did pull a couple of the Normans. So you've got the Mask, but in reverse. Okay, so the Mask sort of upright is about, it can be a feeling of, so the Mask, when it's the upright, is about wearing a mask, sorry. There's a sense of fakeness here. Don't love this card, but I love it this way because the mask is coming off. So maybe you've been dealing with a situation that's not been very, very straightforward. Has anyone? Has anyone in 2020? God's sake, it's been so crazy. Then you get the Moon, which is a very interesting card to show up here. In the Lenormand card, the Moon is about romance. It can be very high romance, like almost sort of twin flamey, sort of otherworldly romance. So I don't know what these cards are about. If you don't mind, I'm going to pull the rest of the deck, the rest of the card, to see if I can get some clarity. Please excuse me if my words go strange. This Mercury retrograde has absolutely done me in. Everything. So, but I really wanted to do some readings. I wasn't going to, and I decided to do some readings. Wherever you are in the world, Virgo, I hope you're fine. The UK is back in lockdown, so but that's a very interesting couple of cards here, because we want those masks to go down. The masks are what create suffering, you know, having to be something that you're not, and taking those masks off is like being liberated. Oh, liberate yourself, Virgo. Come on, tell me what this is about. What's going on for the sign of Virgo? I can't remember your November reading. There was a feeling of, I have a feeling of solitude, which doesn't make sense with the High Romance card. What's going on? So, 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is the gift. So working hard, mastering your skills, being the apprentice, mastering your craft. Very, very beautiful card, Virgo. Great way to be dealing with here. The challenge is the 5 of Swords. That might be the Mask card. Don't worry, I will clarify it, but it can be about, the 5s are about change, okay? This can be words, some sort of conflict that's going on here. 7 of Pentacles in your relationship, so I have no idea what that High Romance card is about, because the 3 of Swords is here. Some sort of conflict with someone's going on here. Don't worry, I'm going to clarify it for you. See, I think this is what the mask coming off is. Maybe there's been some sort of relationship that's not been, it's, with those masks, it's like there's some sort of relationship where someone's not showing themselves. And sometimes the 5s, most people don't like the 5s because they bring some sort of change, but you want those masks to come down. Who wants to live in masks? And you get to the Chariot. Tell me more about the Chariot. I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you, because the masks coming off are absolutely incredible. And actually, Virgo, conflict has got a really, really healthy thing, because conflict has got the ability to resolve issues here. You get the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Yeah. So this is more towards the emotional side. Yeah. The romance. It's almost like, it's almost Virgo. There's air. The air has to be cleared in a situation. This is about wish fulfillment, innocence, and romance, which is the High Romance card. Might be with an earth sign person, or this could be you in your boundaries, in your clarity, in your power. Because when you're in your power, remember, you're standing in massive integrity, boundaries, self-value. This is the High Romance, but there's I don't know if I don't think it's a deception. I just think there's something on to do with a relationship, and the air needs to be cleared. Okay, so these two cards are straightforward. The Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles is the gift, is mastering your pentacles. We become free in this world, Virgo, when we master skills. Then we're not puppets to someone else's dream. Yeah, we don't work to make someone else rich. We are our own masters. That's what Virgo's about. It's about mastering crafts and bringing them into the world. So really, really important. But there's something to do with a relationship here. Don't worry, Virgo. So Five of Swords is a challenge, which is conflict between you and someone else. People don't like the fives, but the fives are what gets us to the sixes. They get us to the harmony. They get to things, the air becomes cleared. Why is the Five of Swords a challenge? One card. And because the 8 is under the 3, is something to do with our relationship. It's the King of Wands. So this could be conflict with the person, or someone could be very, very, very overpowering. That King of Wands. That King of Wands is about willpower. And sometimes we think that's what most conflicts are about. Someone imposing their will on us. We're imposing our will on them. Because the Five of Swords is about winning a fight. But it's about winning. There's words that have been said. And these words that have been said are creating hurt. Don't worry. I'll carry on. Everyone else's reading's been really clear. So, Seven of Pentacles is how other people are showing up for you, and I think that's the issue. So the Seven of Pentacles is a pause card, and the Five of Swords with the King of Wands, it's like there's interference. There's some sort of interference pattern in your relationship dynamics, which is causing you heartache. I'm going to go to the end and I'm going to pull some more cards. But remember, the masks coming off are positive. Who on earth wants to live their life with a mask on? Yeah? But it's the process of taking the masks off can create a drama, and I think this is what you're going through. The Chariot is about moving on. Yeah, it's a vehicle, propels your life forward, and where you're going towards is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a person, Nine of Cups, so some sort of new romance, or it could be you with your boundaries going forward to some sort of wish fulfillment, some sort of realization of personal worth. I deserve to have my needs met. I deserve love that's of a certain nature. I'm going to try and find out what this 5 and this 3 of Swords is about, because everything else is straightforward. You're getting on, you're working hard, some sort of skill mastery here. So what's going on? What's going on with that 5 and that 3? It's definitely about, it's almost like, damn it, there's something, people are being really, really straightforward and honest with themselves. But it's hurting. Yeah. I love the outcome, and I'm not, sometimes that's what needs to happen. The air needs to be cleared in order for us to move forward, by the way. Tell me more about what's going on for Virgo, please. 3 cards. Oh gosh, I can't wait for this year to end. I swear to gosh. Sorry, I just wanted to add that. It's been a lot of it's been a lot of suffering this year. What's going on for Virgo? Yeah, 5 of Wands. So there you go. The forces of evolution. There's head and heart going in separate directions. It's almost like head saying one thing, heart saying another. And you get Temperance. Then you get the Queen of Cups. Wow. Where's the Queen of Cups walking towards? Yeah. Where's the Queen of Cups walking towards, please? This is about the forgiveness. This is about the clearing the air. This is about making up. This is about, and it's going towards the Libra card and the 2 of Cups. Okay, Libra, Virgo, you really have got, you're working something through in a relationship here. So the Queen of Cups is walking towards Libra and the 2 of Cups. Libra is our relationships, 7th house, and the 2 of Cups. So this is about trying to bring some sort of peace and some sort of harmony back into a relationship. But the 5 of Wands is the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. The 5 of Wands is a card that creates change. Yeah. I prefer, some people would argue, what am I trying to say? I mean, the 5s are all the same. They're a point of wounding that causes the healing. Yeah. And there's definitely that going on for you. The 5 of Wands is a card, so your head's saying one thing and your heart's saying another. And underneath it, there's a force that's trying to be resolved here. But quite often we resist it. And we resist it because not many people have tools for dealing with conflict with other people. Why is the 5 of Wands showing up? What's it about? Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, you get another 5. There's just a lot of stress here, difficulties. But then you're going to Temperance. So Temperance is about keeping your head above water. It's the middle path. I know it's really, really hard to say this, Virgo, but last night I was writing my journal and I wrote out, remember at school, well, I'm probably, I kept writing, don't be emotional, don't act from our emotions at the moment, because it's such an intense time, and when we act from our emotions, we act in a way that we hurt each other. Yeah, we do silly things. It's like trying to keep balance, and Temperance is a card of balance. It's my Buddha card, head above water, and she is holding this cup, And that's the cup there. And it's walking towards making some sort of peace in a relationship with another person. Because obviously it's another person. Might be a Libra you're dealing with. Or it could just be a relationship. But it feels like, as soon as I seen that Mask card, I thought, okay, something is coming out. So it might be an issue that's been going on under the surface for quite a long time. Something's not been... But then the Romance card came up and it didn't make... So I'm like, okay. It could be a relationship where there's an awful lot of tension, a lot of separation, a lot of division. And this is you trying to walk towards peace. Can you give Libra a piece... Virgo, I keep calling you a piece of advice, please. You get the Ten of Pentacles again. And the 8, which is always the same. It's not avoiding something. You're obviously dealing with... having to be very, very real in a dynamic with another person. Yeah. I got all the 5s 1 month when I had to walk away from a job, by the way. That was how my 5s were showing up, because something was no longer in alignment with me. And I did it. I walked away, but it wasn't easy because it was stressful. But I was being forced to make a change, and that's what's going on for you. Temperance is a great card because it's about regaining some sort of balance and then walking towards some sort of resolution. And it's a 3 of Pentacles, so working as a team. What's the underlying issue with here? 10 of Wands, yeah. So being... I see the 10 of Wands is the end of a chapter. It's the end of feeling oppressed, feeling shoved down. And with the 10 of Wands, quite often comes the 5s, because you're trying to resolve an issue. You're trying to throw an issue off and get to some sort of new beginning, because our souls are always trying to move us to a better place. And it looks like you're right in the heart of something. But when you're in the heart of it, it means it's going to resolution. It's going to the outcome. It's going to the opposite side, Virgo. So there's no way through this but through it. To take that mask off. It could be for some of you that what am I trying to say? I got an image and it went... Like I've been working with some people recently, and they've, you know, they felt they've been drinking too much to cope with it. You know, it could be that you've been using things to deal with things, and that mask is coming off because you want to get real. You want an authentic life. You want a real life, because when I see a reading like this, I always know a huge breakthrough is about to happen. But before the breakdown, we always have to deal with the crappy bit of it. But if you deal with it properly, Virgo, and when we deal with things properly, when we get honest and we take that mask off and we go forward as the Queen of Cups, we make peace. We don't make peace with people who treat us like crap. We just keep walking. But generally, when we throw off the 10 of Wands and all these 5s, we end up in such a better place. And that's what this reading's about. Give Virgo some hope. What is their hope? Yeah. You're coming to the end of a really challenging cycle. 10 of Wands keeps coming up. And again, when I left this job, I got all the 5s and the 10 of Wands. And I just couldn't cope with it anymore. And it was just, And that is when a set of cards draw up this, like this show up, there's a great change going on for you. And great change. Sorry, I'm someone who loves change and I love evolution. And the Five of Wands is a card that's pushing you to evolve beyond a situation. It could be bad habits. It could be a relationship where two people are not being honest with each other, by the way. Only you know. Virgo, December, it will get easier. Deep breath. Lots of love. UK is going into lockdown. If any of this is your reading and then things are going to improve. There's hope on the way. Okay. Lots of love, guys. Bye.